Mamie belle, la moustache et la capuchon. Casito patanilo, mira tacatiki, 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 Mamie belle, la moustache et la capuchon.
What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and today my topic is going to be about the coaching staff of the Washington Redskins. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I have a major question. Will this coaching staff get in the way of the talent we currently have on this team? Now, I know that's something that a lot of us probably have never paid attention to, but I myself have to admit, I got caught up in the fandom and I got so excited about the talent on this team that I forgot who was coaching this team or the coaches that we got coming in to coach this team. Because you got to understand something. The past 3 years, we've basically been a 7-9 team. And guess what? We got that same coaching staff in place. So I want to find out, in all honesty, will this coaching staff get in the way of the phenomenal talent that we currently have on this roster? And are we wrong to think that maybe possibly we could end up going 7-9 again, even though we probably got what is the greatest talent on the team? I mean, we've seen stuff happen like this in other places, and we also got the same training staff as for the past 3 years. Because again, you're talking about the fact that we are dealing with a team and coaches that have not really seemed to grasp the fact of how talented the team that they're coaching is. For once, I would like Jay Gruden to actually do something that Bill Belichick does. And that's when you see the game plan you put in place failing, scrap it and start over again. That's what I want to see. I want to see our talent utilized in a manner that makes us feel happy at the fact that Jay Gruden is our coach. And to be quite honest, I don't want him to sit up here and coach as though he already knows he's not going to have a job at the end of the year. I want him to coach like he feels that, dang, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play like I'm going to coach these guys like they should be coached, so I can make sure that even if I'm not in Washington, I'm able to get another head coaching job somewhere else. I want him to coach like he feels that his career as a head coach in the NFL, or even as his career in the NFL as a coach for anything, is on the line. To me, I feel that he should start Dwayne Haskins. If you feel that you're a lame duck coach, then you should just sit up there and say, what the hell with it? Let me go ahead and just start the rookie and let him get his bumps. Who knows what may happen if this guy starts the whole year? We don't know. But there may be a chance that he might actually be that good. But then, like I said again, how can we trust this coaching staff to take care of the talent that we currently got on this team? Trent Williams is having an issue with the team because of that very issue, because of that very fact. Trent, we've never known Trent to hold out like this. We've never known Trent to act this way since in his whole tenure being in Washington. And for some reason, now he feels the need to come out and be angry and be upset at the fact that the coaching staff and the training staff did not take care of him. We have possibly the best, the most talented team that we've had in a very long time on this current roster. Right now, we probably have one of the most talented rosters in the NFL. But yet and still, we still got this coaching that may hinder the talent. And we've never asked that question to ourselves. Will this coaching staff hinder the talent that is currently on this roster? Will Jay Gruden act like he wants this job, or will Jay Gruden act like he's a lame duck coach and he's just trying to coach his way into another job? Like I said, I would rather him coach as though I would rather him coach like he's trying to audition for Dancing with the Stars. I want him to give his best. But at the same time, I want all the other coaches to give their best too. To me, this year, Ike Hilliard should develop a guy. I don't care who the hell it is. I mean, especially when you got talented Terry McLaurin, you got talented Kelvin Harmon, Josh Doctson. Let him sit in the trash. We blew what development we thought he was going to have. He's done with us. We need to just go ahead and dump him. But if Ike Hilliard can find a way to develop Terry McLaurin and develop Kelvin Harmon, and also see if he can develop Cam Sims, if Ike Hilliard does that, then he's done his job as the Redskins wide receivers coach. Because like I said, he's been here 6 years as well. And you telling me that all this other 6 years, he's only developed one guy? One guy? Come on, y'all. I don't want this team to be in a losing situation due to the fact that the coaches have gotten in the way of this talent. Like I said, I want these coaches to sit up here and coach like this is their last opportunity in the NFL. Because we had the talent on this team to actually win 10 games this year. We had the talent on this team to actually make a playoff run. We have the talent on this team for that. We have to make sure that the coaches are on board for this. Because again, coaching can get in the way of talent. We've seen that as a Washington Redskins fan. We've seen coaches get in the way of talent years and years and years. We saw a coach in Jim Zorn get in the way of a talented team. We saw a coach in Steve Spurrier get in the way of a talented team. Even though it was some of his former players, but still, he got in the way of that. Because remember, people tend to forget, he took over for Marty Schottenheimer. That team, prior to Steve Spurrier getting on the team, went 8-8 and almost made it to the playoffs if they didn't have a slow start at the beginning of the year. We've seen this happen, people. We've seen coaches get in the way. But what I want to focus on is the fact that Jay Gruden needs to do his job. Jay Gruden needs to step up this year. Jay Gruden needs to do everything. Because, yeah, he's funny. Yeah, it's funny to hear him say, well, you know, if it don't work out, I won't be here anyway. I don't find that funny. I don't find that funny. Because to me, now you're talking about the factor of, are you really going to coach this team? Or are you just coaching this team to make sure you hit that mark? So when you leave, you done got paid for the season and you can walk away feeling good about what you did. I mean, he's our longest tenured head coach here, y'all. Since in the Dan Snyder era, he's our longest tenured head coach. And understand, we've had 3 Hall of Famers during that time period. We had 3 Hall of Fame head coaches during Dan Snyder's time period. And guess what? Jay Gruden is our longest tenured head coach. Think about that. So Jay needs to step it up this year. I want Jay to coach like he has no business. Because again, like I said, and not only that, not only do we have a talented team, we have a talented young team for once. For once in Redskins history, we don't have a bunch of aging veterans on the team. I mean, yeah, and when you sit up there and you think about it, if Adrian Peterson is our only oldest player on this team, that's excellent for us. Considering we had years of where we had Bruce Smith, Deion Sanders, Mark Courier, all on the team. All old guys on one team. For once, we got a young, talented roster. We have a young, talented roster, and all we need Jay Gruden to do is not get in the way. That's all we need. I'm going to tell y'all, if Jay Gruden ruins this season for me, I'm going to be the first person that picks the fact that he should be fired. But I hope he does well, because again, you don't get talent on a team like this, young talent on a team like this very often. And as Ryan Kerrigan and Trent Williams, their years are starting to get to the point at where eventually they're going to retire. And at this point right now, I mean, we've wasted enough players' lives away. I mean, all the years Chris Samuels gave us, man, we didn't even get that man a championship when he walked out the door. We didn't even get that man a championship. Was considered one of the greatest left tackles in all of NFL history, and we gave him nothing in his years here. Like I said, y'all, Jay Gruden has got the coach. And like I said, I'm going to ask y'all this question because I want y'all to really answer me with this question. Can this coaching staff ruin our chances with such a talented team? Can this coaching be the reason why this talented team does not make the playoffs? Or can this coaching be the reason this team goes 7-9? Y'all, man, I just want y'all to understand that I want us to be successful. I really, really do. But again, this is the same coaching staff 3 years in a row, with 2 years in a row, but you might as well add the 8-7 year as a 9-7 year or 8-8 year. We got to make sure, can this coaching staff get in the way of our talent? This is your man, John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.